Hello and welcome. I was just making sure that this was live and working. Here we are. Welcome to Monday's Mantras, your harmonious reset. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you for taking this time to listen, hear, initiate, open your heart center to the incredible vibration and frequencies of words. Many words, many languages, many ancient dialects, and it is fascinating how these words are now coming about, and these words are bringing us the remembering of why they were used thousands of years ago and the benefits of chanting, the benefits of saying mantras, the benefits of being still for long enough to say a mantra. And it's just been an incredible journey of really feeling the frequency of the words. And so today I'm really excited to share that the words are coming from an inspiration of being out in nature. Sometimes what's going on inside our bodies, emotions, frustrations, healings, ancestral stuff coming in to be cleared, doesn't always feel great in here. And so going out into nature and reminding ourselves of not only the beauty of nature, the wonderment of nature, but also the ecosystem of nature. I was just out walking with a friend, and there's a stream that runs under a bridge across one of the pathways, and it was blocked because we've had a lot of rain, and the sticks were all blocked in the bridge pathway that stopped the water from rolling through. And for me, that's always, why am I seeing this? What is stuck in my own life that if I unstick this river with intention, I'm also unsticking and bringing flow again to whatever's going on in my life, whatever I might be feeling in here. And so she did, and I did the same thing yesterday. We removed some of the sticks that were blocking the flow. And then it's amazing how the water just gushes through, and always being grateful for the experience and also feeling that, what does that feel like? Because we are, 95, 98% water. Feeling that water gushing through and clearing and cleansing and resetting and finding our voice and finding that beautiful heart-centered love that we all have, and bringing that into that moment and into that presence. So it was really inspiring to remember that nature can really help to fortify us. And the sun is beaming today. And so taking in that sun energy, that vitamin D, allowing yourself to get bathed in that warmth is so healing and so invigorating, and really can help to clear any cobwebs you might be having going on, and inviting that clarity to come through. This morning there was a tiny little spider in the bathroom, and I always like to check in and ask them why they're around. And this spider was there taking the droplets of water after I'd had my shower that were on the mirror, and just taking a drink. And every time I made sure that the spider wasn't stuck to the glass, it was getting quite adamant that it was fine, and it would bounce with its web back up and away from the glass, and then come back down again. So being in admiration of the fact that we don't have to control everything that is going on in our lives. We can either reach out and ask for help, or we can even go into a place of simply being still enough to receive. And the receiving can be the bird that flies across, or the grass that suddenly blows in the wind when there really isn't a wind, just to show you the magic that is always around you. And so I was asking for the mantra for today, and what I received was, the wonderment of nature reflects the beauty within. I open to and reactivate my beauty within in the highest of love and light. So if it's safe to do so, take a minute to be still. Take a minute to take a breath. And if you're not outside and you can't be outside, take a minute to imagine yourself in your favorite place in nature, wherever that might be. Transfer yourself, initiate yourself, bring that beautiful energy of that place that you love that is outside into your being, into your cells, into your outside energy field. And then sit in what brings you so much joy and reminds you of happy times and happy places and happy memories. And just sit in that place for a minute and imagine yourself sitting there and looking around you and initiating the energy and the experiences into your being. That alone can shift you into a different time and space if you're feeling blocked, by going back to a place that brings you joy and happiness. So in that place, you may have your eyes closed if it's safe to do so. You may not, because you're outside and you actually want to look at nature, and repeat the mantra, whether to yourself or out loud. Okay, here we go. The wonderment of nature reflects the beauty within. Place your hand on your heart, maybe. I open to and reactivate my beauty within in the highest of love and light. I open to and reactivate my beauty within in the highest of love and light. Take a breath, take it in. And if you're outside, notice if you see more detail. Notice what comes to you, what you see in your peripheral vision, because very often when you're very, very present, your peripheral vision actually expands and you can see beyond what's right in front of you. And that really is the key to our world and to our lives. There is so much going on around us that when we get tunnel visioned, we don't see what's on the sides or get the feel for what's behind us, because we're just in that space of must move forward, in the chaos, in the agenda, in the timeline. And there is always a time, even if it's just before you go to bed or when you're just getting up before you get out of bed, where you can take a breath and set yourself up, whether you're setting yourself up for the day ahead or that you're setting yourself up for a good night's sleep. So mantras, words, the frequency of can be very elevating in your world. I hope that this one brings you much joy and a place of peace, and that nature provides you with some beautiful message today that enlivens your soul and warms your heart. See you next week. Thank you so very much for being here, and I wish for you a wonderful day, a wonderful week, many blessings, and much love.